Hey guys, Jake here at D-Max Store, and today we've got Luis and his LM2 Duramax. So we're going to be doing a PPE exhaust. Luis, why do you want to go with the PPE exhaust on your truck?
I want to get rid of the HDMI exhaust tips that are built into the bumper. I've always thought that was an ugly look, so might as well upgrade it to something from PPE.
Yeah, it's really cool. The PPE has two round tips on each side, so it's going to be a quad tip exhaust, and you got them in black, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's going to look really good. This whole truck has no chrome. Everything is black or paint match, so it looks really good. You got a nice like kind of off-road look. What do you use your truck for mostly?
Just daily driving and taking the family to trips and whatnot. So I know there's a few more things I want to do in the long run, but it takes time.
Yep. So are you excited about getting this exhaust on there? I mean, do you think it's going to sound different, or what are you kind of looking forward to? Just the HDMI delete pretty much?
Just the HDMI delete at this point. I don't know if it's going to make much of a sound difference, to be completely honest with you, but you never know until we try it.
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and install this PPE exhaust on here, and we're going to let you know if there is a sound difference. It's still going to have the DPF and everything on there, so yeah, we're doing a delete, but we're doing an HDMI delete. So just that exhaust port there, changed from HDMI to quad tips. Just really improving the looks of this thing, and the PPE exhaust actually looks really nice. It's sitting on the floor over there, ready to install. I mean, it's a nice stainless steel system, right?
Yep, stainless steel, super shiny. So hopefully with the stainless steel, it should help kind of prevent it from getting corroded and rusted over time, especially with moisture, debris, or even salt from the snow and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, because you do take it up the hill and you go into the snow sometimes, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, you don't want those trips to turn into corrosion bombs and have everything rust out. So the PPE stuff actually looks pretty nice. So we're excited to get it on and let you guys know how it works out. Let's go ahead and delete these HDMI ports. No more of that. To go ahead and start off this install, we're going to remove those HDMI ports. There's going to be 3 bolts up on the top side of there. You can go ahead and remove those and get access to the exhaust. So we're going to go ahead and remove that front clamp there. This is a massive one-piece exhaust from the factory, so in order to get it out, it's going to be a lot easier just to cut it up. And here's a pro tip for you guys. If you're removing the exhaust from the exhaust hangers, use a little WD-40 or other lubricant in order to make them slide off just a little bit easier. This also helps upon install when you're installing the new exhaust. Now you can remove that front section from the truck. Now that the front pipe is removed, we're going to go ahead and start by removing those rear sections. It's going to be easiest to cut right where the holes are to cool down the exhaust near the back. And then you're going to make a slice on each side there. Again, use WD-40 to make removing the hangers a little bit easier from the rubber bushings. And then we're going to go ahead and make an additional cut towards the Y pipe just to make it nice and easy to remove from the truck. Now, since you're not going to be using your factory exhaust, you can feel free to cut as much or wherever you would like. This is how we found it easiest when removing the factory exhaust. Now that the entire factory exhaust is out of the truck, you are going to need to reuse one part, and that's going to be that front band clamp. So go ahead and remove that from the factory piece, and you're going to be able to put that on to the PPE one to reconnect it to your factory system. So now it's going to be time to install that front section with the flex pipe. This is going to fit up right to the factory one. After that is installed, you're going to want to tighten all the clamps up hand tight. You don't want to get it super tight, otherwise it's going to be a pain to install the rest of the exhaust. So keep them all a little bit loose so you will be able to maneuver the exhaust to make it fit properly. All right, so now that you have the first front flex pipe installed, it's time to go ahead and connect the second piece to the exhaust hanger, and then you can fit that up. Again, leaving all the clamps a little bit loose. After that piece is installed and loosely assembled, you're going to move on to the next section of the exhaust here. Go ahead and put that up into the exhaust hanger and then onto the truck and loosely assemble the next clamps. It's time to install the splitter pipe. So you're going to want to get the clamps on again, leave them loose. You're going to want all 3 of these on there. You're going to want to put it on the Y section. This goes right above the axle, and this is going to make it easier when you're putting the next section on. Now it's time to install the tail end of the exhaust. These are going to be your last 2 pipes on the driver and passenger side for that dual exhaust. All right, now that everything is assembled, make sure to go and tighten up all of those clamps, making sure that it's fully sealed. You're not gonna have any exhaust leaks. Finally, it's time for the exhaust tips. You can have the dual exhaust tips on each side, and you're gonna be able to install those, and you can kind of set them up for your liking. We set them out from the bumper just under an inch there, just personal preference for Luis on his Duramax. Now double check all your clamps, start the truck, make sure there's no exhaust leaks, and you're good to go. Well, Luis, what do you think?
Oh, nice. I like that. Looks way better than before. I like that.
All right, so we got the PPE exhaust installed on your Duramax, and you know, it sure does look a whole lot better. You just heard the sound. What do you think there?
Sound, not much of a difference. That's what you kind of expect, but looks a lot better than the HDMIs in my opinion. So I'm actually very happy with it. So definitely worth it in my opinion.
If you want to delete the HDMIs on your Duramax, go to dmaxstore.com and pick up a PPE exhaust.